I'm not saying that practicing civil rights law effectively means that you have to have an impressive scoreboard. But the first thing that you should ask your lawyer is, well, what have you done? I know that I'd be more comfortable with a surgeon if that surgeon has operated on many, many people, and I'm not the first one. I don't want to be the guinea pig. And so I think, a very sort of no-brainer common sense question is, well, tell me a little bit about your practice and what your accomplishments are. Now, look, even young lawyers could be very good lawyers. A lot of my success happened early on as well. But in the event that you're dealing with a lawyer who doesn't have quite as much experience as an older lawyer might, at the very least, that lawyer should be able to communicate effectively why it is they do what they do and give you a reason to believe in them. I pride myself on being able to communicate that to any client or potential client that comes through the door. If I haven't done that, then maybe it wasn't the right fit. That's okay. But I think the first question to ask is, well, what have you done? And if not, tell me about yourself so much that I can believe in you. Because this person you're going to spend the next 2 to 4 years of your life with, and you need to feel comfortable. The only other question that I would recommend that you ask a lawyer you're interviewing, they're interviewing you too, but it's a two-way street, is what would be your plan in this case? Some lawyers like to portray themselves as ultra aggressive, and I think bravado like that has its roots in media, like television shows and movies. I don't think that's the effective way to practice. Other lawyers, and this is my own personal perspective, tend to be more compassionate and empathic and try their best to visualize the client's case and use that to tell a story and work with even our opponents in a way that is designed for everyone to get the best result. Being a good lawyer doesn't mean that you have to have, power. I think bad lawyers do that. I think they're probably trying to overcome some shortcoming. I think the best lawyers are more nuanced. I think they think a little bit more carefully, and I think that they use their own personal experience to have an understanding with the client.